I recently got the BESTEK 1/0 AWG Battery Cables set, and I wanted to share my experience. These cables are designed for connecting batteries, especially in situations where you need a strong and reliable power connection. I found the 12-inch length to be practical for my setup. The 3/8 lugs fit my battery terminals well. They are made of pure copper, which is important for good conductivity. I used them in my RV, and they did the job. I appreciate the included positive and negative cables, as it simplifies the installation. I checked the connections, and they feel secure. I think these cables are a good option if you need to connect batteries for solar setups, cars, or boats. I saw them on Amazon.com, and the reviews seemed positive. I decided to try them, as I needed something reliable. When I looked at the BESTEK 1/0 AWG battery cables, I noticed the thickness of the wires. They feel substantial. I needed them to connect my power inverter, and they handled the load without getting hot. I didn't use them for grinders or a drill press, but I think they could handle those kinds of loads. The copper seems to be of good quality, and the insulation is thick. The cables are flexible enough to route them easily. I didn't have any issues with the plugs or hangers. I am not an expert, but I can tell these cables are made to last. I think they are a good value for the price. I needed to replace some old cables, and these BESTEK 1/0 AWG battery cables were a good upgrade. I found that these cables are a great way to ensure a solid electrical connection. For my needs, the BESTEK 1/0 AWG battery cables have been reliable. I use them with my battery charger, and they provide a consistent power flow. I didn't have to use any extra bits or tools. The cables fit well, and the lugs are strong. I think they are designed for heavy-duty applications. I haven't measured the exact foot of cable, but the 12 inches was sufficient for my use. I wanted to avoid any voltage drop, and these cables seem to deliver. I haven't noticed any issues with them so far. I would recommend these cables if you need a reliable power connection. I think that the BESTEK 1/0 AWG battery cables are a good choice for anyone needing a solid electrical connection. Pros: very heavy duty, well made, tinned end cables, heat shrink done properly, nice and floppy, good battery cables, quality heavy cable, heavy lugs, perfect fit, function perfectly. Cons: no wire markings, poorly crimped, loose crimps, fire hazard, nicked wires, brittle insulation, cold temp issues, lugs came off, quality control issues, potential overheating. Features: battery cables, terminals, copper, inverter, solar, positive, negative. This BESTEK set has strong battery cables made of pure copper. They come with terminals, which help connect the cables safely. You can use them to connect power in things like solar panels, RVs, cars, and boats. They are good for connecting inverters, which change battery power to regular power. The set includes both positive and negative cables, so you have everything you need to hook up your devices. The BESTEK 1/0 AWG battery cable set is designed for heavy-duty power connections in vehicles like cars, boats, and RVs, as well as solar setups. Many users find the cables to be well made with thick copper and properly applied heat shrink insulation. However, some customers have reported issues with poor crimping of the terminals, loose connections, damaged wires, and brittle insulation, raising concerns about potential fire hazards and overheating. While some experienced a perfect fit and good performance, the inconsistent quality suggests potential quality control problems.